Alright, I had a chance to do some trimming of the vegetation in the back this morning around the fence line. So that is all complete. You can't tell much, which is kind of the intent. You don't want it to look like it's trimmed back. So from here you can't really tell. Mostly the trees were entangled in the fence, and then some of these, what are they, Ocotillo or whatever, were entangled as well. But I didn't have to do a lot of trimming. Most of the debris went over the back. So I'm going to record a few other things while I'm kind of back in there, including some get some shots of what's behind the fence if we ever kind of need that for reference. So here's a little before and after on this big thing, which is really kind of turned into a mess because we've got a couple plants that are kind of intertwined here. So I'm going to try to clean this up and make the aloe stand out a bit more and get rid of most of that. I think it smells like rosemary. I'm not sure what it is, but it's mostly dead in the center. So here's the after picture. It hopefully looks quite a bit cleaner. I did leave some of the other bush kind of in the middle, which should it bloom out. I think it's still alive. The inside of the root system looked like it was still alive. It's not dead, it's just dormant for winter. So I think this will look a little better. I'll have to clear up the debris. I did pick up some good gloves for this kind of work. They're actually about 1/8 of an inch thick, and they're coated with polyurethane of all things, which is used to make plumbing. So this stuff is not only waterproof, it's also oil proof and pretty much any kind of proof. It's very stiff, great all around gloves. And then these had been my old boots. I think I can officially call them my shit kickers now, because they're covered with, well, yes, thanks to Sammy, they're covered with old dead foliage and shit from back trudging through behind the bushes. Next, I'm gonna take a few pictures and some video behind the fence while I'm back in there. I did a little bit of trimming this morning, such as between this area, so we have a walkway to get over to the trash. I like to keep that clear, as well as a walkway over here. But I think what I'm going to do is tomorrow, I think we have a electric hedge trimmer, and I'm going to go back same time tomorrow morning and trim this out more, and then try to start cleaning and shaping this stuff up. And I mean, actually it wasn't that hard trimming the trees, and the rest is a lot easier. So if I just get out for a morning or two, I can probably do this entire backyard trimming all myself actually, and save what, $300. The only thing we really need somebody for is probably the big tree in the front yard that I can't get up that high, but I was able to do both of these trees just fine. So and it's kind of fun. It's very rewarding. See, this all is a big mess, but after a day or two coming out in the mornings, I can get that all cleaned back and look a little more like this. Alright, here's the view up top of the neighborhood, and this is our fence line, neighbor's house, and then here's what's all in the back here. Not a lot had been mostly construction debris. The fence ends at our property. This is the neighbor's over there. So it ends right here, and then it goes around. That end is our next door neighbor's house, but it goes around the second wall a bit further down. So we can use this to make some still shots if we need to, as such. And I think with that, we're gonna wrap up today's work.